Getting started in science communications really is not as difficult as many people make it. It's about being able to identify a target audience that you can work with, understanding what their hot buttons are, not what you think they should be, but what they actually are, and then trying to communicate your message to those hot buttons so that you are speaking the same language. This can be done in any number of venues, whether it would be done in a pub, in a church parking lot, on Facebook, or Twitter. The beauty of being able to share your passion and connect it with someone else's passion is that it's really about relationships, and it's about connecting as humans. You weren't created as an agriculturalist first or a scientist first, you were created as a human. So just simply start by having a conversation. Ask some questions, listen to the answers, and see how you can connect agriculture and science to that. I think you'll be pretty amazed at the results you can generate on your own.
The best way to get involved as a science communicator is on two different levels. One is to just go out there and do it. It's like stand-up comedy. You go out on a stage and you do many performances before you're finding out what's actually working and resonating with an audience. You try out new material. And this can be done by using blogs, by using public areas of discourse. Frequently you can get an opportunity to speak to an audience pretty easily just by asking. But the other really important part is to continue training. And there are so many good resources between audiobooks, between blogs, to understand the elements of argument, to understand how you frame active persuasion and effective persuasion.
The way to start becoming a science communicator or engaging in these dialogues, I think, is a very I think it'd be different for different people. It's a very personal way of doing things. For me, I stepped a little tentatively. I dipped my toe into it by, setting up a Twitter account and kind of experimentally putting information out there and tapping into the networks that were already available. And the same thing with Facebook. Set up a page, maybe start a blog. I think it's a very personal thing, and it doesn't have to be online. I mean, you can have these conversations in your schools with other parents, at the rink, around a campfire, with your theater groups that you're involved in the community. The great thing is that there are a million ways you can do it. You just have to pick one that's right for you.
As far as what's working, I think you can hold up the AgChat Foundation, which you can learn more about at agchat.org, as an example of farmers working together, actually across North America. We were very pleased to have Sean Haney on our founding board of directors for the AgChat Foundation from Western Canada here. And when you see what the movement has really been able to create, and different entities of the movement, whether it's talking about what's happening with some of the food service providers and the decisions they're making, whether it's talking about biotechnology, or whether it's interfacing with people like Carrie here at Genome Prairie, or with Cami, Ryan, and Kevin, and getting to know them and being able to share the interest in science communications. There are many opportunities for agriculture to learn to communicate more effectively.